Portia.
Hello, Coach Mo.
How are you today?
I'm doing fabulous, wonderful.
Great. Awesome. So for those of you who don't know, first of all, this is Coach Mo. I am with my wonderful fellow team member and coach, Portia. Portia Ingram is not only a grad of the wonderful kick-ass 12-week transformational workshop, but she is also a team member on our kick-ass coaching squad. And it's been a bit more than a year since you've been with us on our coaching team. And you've just been like awesome handling this and handling that and getting our ladies totally revved up with all sorts of things. We thought we would talk today about one of the expertise that Portia brings to the table, and that is your resume. But we have a little bit of an interesting take on this resume business because we see beneath the words, and we're going to crack the code on why your resume may not be working for ya. And it's not what you think. As a matter of fact, it's probably exactly what you're afraid of. And we're going to dive right into that. One of the reasons why we have such great success with our professional women clients in our kick-ass workshop is because we do success from the inside out. Portia, how many of our gals come into the workshop and already have a professionally done resume? No offense, resume coaches out there in the world, but we got to go deeper. 25% or so, maybe a little.
I would say so. I would say about 25, 30% come with us with someone that has already done their resume.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Spent several $100 on that. And
or more. Yeah. And it's usually the feedback that if I ask them, okay, you have a resume, they'll say, yeah, I do, but it's missing something or it doesn't really showcase who I am or it doesn't really say what I wanted to say, things of that nature. So they'll say, yeah, I have it, but I'm not too fond of it.
Right. Portia, have you ever decorated your house or painted a wall and the color looked great on the swatch, and then you paint your wall or you have it painted, much less if you're doing all the hard work, and you go and you're looking at it and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite feeling that.
Yeah. You thought it was going to work out. So there are all sorts of good intentions on getting resumes and getting all of that going. And there is a lot of technique with a great resume. There's technique for sure. There's technique. The thing that we fail to remember when we are doing resumes is that the universe is 98% energy. Even the bits of the PDF or the doc that you have your resume on, there's energy underneath all of that. So what we typically see, and again, why we do things differently, inside out coaching, is because the inside has to be resonating with the outside. And hello to Dorothy. We'll bring you on screen here for a second with us, Dorothy. Nice to see you. Talk about a kick-ass client. Dorothy, we know you're getting things rocking and rolling for you. The three things that we typically see with resumes, even if they're done professionally, and again, we might get some comments from resume coaches. Hey, comment and look us up. They're not as bold, which means they may not be pointing in the forward direction. They just might be a historical document. They're not as specific. Lack of clarity can be a problem. And the third thing, which this is a bit of a punch in the gut, they're just not as organized. And those three things can really tell us a lot about where someone's hanging out. And hello to Jay Lee. Look at those pretty tulips on your Facebook there, Jay Lee. Nice to see you. What we typically get at in the soul work we do is how to help you be more bold, how to help you create more specificity and be more in the details of how awesome you are, and how to help you be more organized in your thought process and feeling in the flow of first things first and this before that. Portia, as an awesome mindset coach, as an awesome career coach, what is this pointing us to?
Their soul. Is your soul telling you something?
Yes.
Leading you into a direction that's bigger than where you are and how you see yourself now.
That is right. You know, we have resume coaches on our team. We have experts and all of that good stuff. The thing that has to complement all of that wonderful work is you feeling ready for that up level. You feeling ready to be stepping into the next level. When you reach out to a career coaching program like ours, which, by the way, here's the fastest way to change your life and your career, and that is to book a complimentary career clarity call, mofall.com/live clarity. Portia booked one of those calls.
I did.
Probably almost 2 years ago now, right?
I did.
Right?
I sure did. Absolutely changed my life forever.
There you go. And the link is below as well. Again, it's mofall.com/live clarity. What we see so often when our gals reach out is that they just have this vague sense that there's just something more for them to go after, and they don't know how to get there. They don't have the roadmap. And what really, really pisses people off, because I know this has happened to me, Portia, I'm just guessing it's happened to you. Other people less qualified get the promotions.
Yes.
Or other people less qualified leave the company to go get a promotion, and you hear about it and you're like, what? How come I'm not? What? And you're feeling stuck because you're not sure you could actually pull the trigger on that. You're feeling left behind because the thought of not only just doing your resume and your LinkedIn and being prepared for interviews, but to apply for jobs feels super overwhelming. And then what usually happens, dear human brain, is that you decide to settle and play small. Because the way out looks way too daunting, way too complicated, way too overwhelming. And besides that, you've got a husband at home, you've got an ailing parent at home, you've got kids, you've got groceries to buy, you've got bills to pay. Who has time for a new career move or a new job, or to make, even if I would land the job, I don't have time to start a new job. And you know what that's like, Portia, starting a new job. It's just overwhelming in and of itself. And oh my God, I just couldn't possibly wrap my head around that. And the smaller and smaller and smaller we feel until we're out of the picture completely. The truth is, our Creator wants us to grow.
Abundance.
Our Creator wants us to have more. Our Creator actually is waiting for us to be ready to receive. What are some of the things we see, Portia, when our gals step into that and they begin to feel better about themselves? What are some of the things that you're seeing? Hello, Pamela. Wow, that's right.
Hello, Pamela.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, when they start to step into their power, we start seeing them show up showing up in their interview. What does that look like? Showing up in their interview, negotiating for 10 times more than they ever thought they could ever have. It shows up in their persona. We can tell a difference in how they look.
Yes.
So it is amazing transformation as a coach to see our clients go through this amazing, beautiful, soul inspiring place.
Yes, it sure is. You know, when women have been beaten down for way too long, overworked, when they've been the one picking up all the pieces all around the office, so to speak, all the extra work, all the things that don't get done. I mean, that's what we are, I'll just say, kind of trained for. We are trained as young girls to pick up everyone else's stuff, to do everything for everyone else, and to call ourselves last in the line. This hurts your career. And one of the other things that hurts your career, and I was just talking to someone on a clarity call today about this, Portia. I mean this when I say it, ladies, okay? How women are successful is different than how men are successful.
Yep.
And if you follow the roadmap for how men are successful, it is not going to work for you and you're going to get depleted. Your roadmap to success, ladies, is different because you're different. And I know we have this whole equality thing. All right. I get that. But our brains physiologically are lit up and developed in different places than a man's brain. The way that a boy is socialized on the playground is different than the way you were socialized on the playground. The messages you got as a young girl, as a top student, even if you were the top student, the messages you got about being the top student were so different than the boys. And, you know, we want to sort of pretend that that isn't true. Yes, there's been books written about it and thousands of articles, but then there's this level of, yeah, but women and men can be the same in their careers. Yes, we can. Mm-hmm. Not doing it the same way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Not doing it the same way. It's a different roadmap for us. Women are going to feel empowered when they do it from the inside out. And that's why our special, unique way of coaching our clients into their power, into their truth, into their next career move is just so much different. So again, back to the topic of today, your resume isn't doing the heavy lifting. You, soul woman, have to do the lifting from your powerful sense of self. Now, Portia, put your client hat on just for a split second here, if you don't mind doing that.
Sure.
When you showed up for, well, first of all, for your clarity call, all right, yes. 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. I know that seems like 20 years ago, with how you feel now about yourself and your career and what's rocking and rolling for you. What was really the truth about what was going on inside your soul?
Oh, I was shrinking. Slowly but surely shrinking and dying, and didn't know how to get out of that downward spiral.
Right.
And I knew that there was something more. I just didn't know how to get to it.
Yeah.
Or what that looked like.
Right. And knowing that, here you stumble upon my Facebook ad, like maybe women have done today. Mm-hmm. And hello to Pamela and Deborah Marie. The truth is this: there's not too many people with the guidebook. Hey, you're a woman who's playing small and you're scared of the next thing and you're not sure and no one's ever showed you, and you did have a good boss once, but that person came and went and it felt pretty good then, but 10 years later, I don't know what to do. So we will shepherd you through that process. Isn't that the word?
Absolutely.
Shepherd you through the process. And we get really, really clear about who we can help at our clarity call. And there's a big, big purpose for that clarity call. Number one, we want you to understand exactly what's going on with your career. not just what you might think on the surface, or not just what maybe someone's telling you, or whatever the stories are, but we want to help look under the hood a little bit. Poonam is here. Hey, Poonam, how are you? Yes, I'm a dream job getter.
Yes.
Once you look under the hood, and that's like truth, reality, and responsibility. That's what that looks like. Then we know if that's the stuff that we can help you fix. Now, if it is not, we'll send you to another doctor, so to speak. We'll refer you to the next specialist that might be able to help you out. It's, I got to say, never the case that you need more education or more certification. Our gals come armed with plenty of education, experience, expertise,
Yes.
certifications up the wazoo. And many of them are sometimes still saying, maybe I need another certification. Maybe I need something else in the outside world. No, honey, you need something more on the inside. On the inside. Because if you're working for a living and you have a career of 10, 15 years, you got some experience on the table that you're not doing something with. So your resume is, your last day at your current job is tomorrow. Farewell call. It's the farewell call portion of your kick-ass journey, Poonam, and have a lot of fun with all that. Yep, 8 years is a long time to say goodbye to people, but you are skyrocketing.
Something new.
That's right. That's right. So your resume is not bold enough because you're not feeling bold. Your resume is not specific enough because you're not pinpoint clear on your awesomeness. And it's not as organized and as, let's just say it this way, showcasing you. It may be organized on a Word doc, but what I mean by organized is it's not showcasing. It's not organized in the way that it is displaying the merchandise. Because that's what a resume is. It is your display. Here's who I am. Look at me. And then your LinkedIn is another version of that in another way, in another sense of style of that. Your LinkedIn is not just a resume gone electronic, folks. It is not just that. There's other strategies around LinkedIn. So your ability to showcase yourself on your resume comes from and is dependent on how awesome you feel. How about a few, there's Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
And Poonam, just going to put you guys up here. Great to see you, ladies. Portia, when we're coaching our gals on becoming more bold, more specific, and more comfortable showcasing themselves, what are some of the things that we hear with these gals that they're holding themselves back that maybe they don't even realize? What are the blind spots we see?
Well, a lot of them are rooted in fear. Having those gremlins speak in your head of, I can't do this. That's not me. I see somebody else doing that. Looking at job descriptions and saying, this level, I never thought of myself being at this level before. And everything that they've done in their past, absolutely they can do at that level. Right.
And so one of the cool things about doing resume coaching in our 12-week process is that we're able to help our gals navigate these senses of identity. And one of the things that is created almost immediately when our ladies start into our workshop and build their soul back is that they are gathering the necessary components of building a new and stronger identity. And so, ladies, if you want to play along, those of you who are clients, you can absolutely rock and roll this. What is your identity now? If you're not one of our clients, what is the identity that you're either searching for or that seems to be out there that you can't quite get? Because how we perceive ourselves is the biggest piece to how others perceive us. There's a lot of universal laws at play here, aren't there, Portia?
Yes. So if if you are feeling small and people are looking at you as if you are treating you as if you are small, check yourself. See how are you looking at yourself?
Right.
How do you identify with yourself?
Right.
What's going on there?
Yeah. And it may be coming out in sometimes frustrating ways that family or friends are perceiving things. And you may be perhaps a little upset at maybe some words or some ways that they're perceiving you. And again, the world's a mirror, people. The world's a mirror. And that doesn't really feel good when we're not getting what we want. As a matter of fact, it's the biggest kick in the ass, isn't it, Portia? When we take self-responsibility, we think we're doing the right things and we're still not getting where we want to go. Major block is, what's that talk track on the inside? What's that repeating belief system that's even way beneath the mental process? It's stuck in the place where we want to help lift you up, but it's stuck in there so much that moving forward and moving into a bigger thing seems maybe sometimes impossible. But we really want to help you understand that your resume is not the thing that's holding you back. It is you. Now, that's not to say don't get a great resume, but you got to do the work on the inside. The inside and then the outside. So if you're just looking to change the outside, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get the same results that you got yesterday, last week, week before, month before, quarter before, last year. Again, one of the things we often see is women who are between jobs, perhaps, and no one's calling them. No one's calling them. Or maybe they are getting interviews and no one's calling them back. And then as soon as they start feeling better about themselves, when we start doing just even week 1, how many times does this happen, Portia?
Yep.
I mean,
that was me. Like week 1, week 2. Light bulb came on. Oh, right. My soul.
All the time. And we got to say hello to Hazer.
Hey, Hazer.
Hello there to Ohio. And Dorothy, my soul is alive and well. So you know what that means. Outcome is right around the corner, Dorothy. When we are beginning to feel awesome, all of a sudden the change happens on the outside world. It has to happen on the inside first, folks. The first step is your soul getting brought back to life. And if it doesn't, you're going to still have the same results on the outside. As a matter of fact, what's going to happen, because the good Lord made it this way, if you don't do the soul enhancing work, you're actually going to get worse results on the outside over time. It's going to get bleaker and more challenging. Why is it made that way, Bo? Why does it have to get so hard? Portia, why does it have to get so hard?
Oh, beautiful laws that are in place.
Yeah.
The laws that we that are there. So again, it's a beautiful mirror. It's mirroring what's on the inside. So if you allow us to help fix what's in the inside, what's broken on the inside, to help you aliven your soul and shine bright, then the outside world will match what your soul is coming alive for. So as your soul comes to life, the outside world comes to life, and things start to look a lot brighter.
And if you're not paying attention now, the only way that good Lord can help you is by increasing the pain. So your creator is saying, oh, that's not enough to get your attention.
Get your attention.
Let's turn it up a little bit, because
you're not listening.
Your dear creator wants you to pay attention and listen. And it just keeps on getting a little rougher, a little tougher. Here's Poonam. Yeah. You know what? Thank you very much, Poonam.
Thank you, Puna.
Sometimes as coaches, we're the proxy of belief and expectation for our clients before they can truly, really have all of that for themselves.
Yes.
So the creation of the universe is just like this. If you don't do the work on your soul to become the version of you that you were created to ultimately be in this world, you're going to get a bigger and bigger lesson. My biggest lesson finally was breast cancer. That was finally what did it to me for me to turn inward. And look, I had coaches. I had read all the spiritual books. I had gone to conferences. I did all that stuff on the superficial. I thought I was going deeper than I clearly really was. But it was breast cancer that woke my soul up. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you, ladies. Please listen to the still, quietish voice that says, there's more for you. There's more for you. There's more for you. And if you don't know how, that's how God intersected us. Because we got the how. Look, I spent 30 years figuring this stuff out, and I'm going to pour it into your soul in 12 weeks with the good help of Portia and my other coaches on my team. We will definitely, there's Michelle Duffy.
Michelle.
And looking years younger. True that. And Michelle, it's great to see you here for sure. Great to see you. So, unfortunately, the lessons get deeper, more intense. In my case, life-threatening. And if you listen now, if you take action for yourself now, if you pursue your path to your soul and change your life now, you could be averting for yourself something really serious that might be coming at you, but you're going to do this. Let me take care of my soul now. It's tough for us to say that we can predict it all, but we do know some things to be true after working with over 1,000 women. And after speaking to nearly 10,000 women with career problems. Absolutely, Pamela, it's so true. God drops you in the right path, even if he has to allow you to experience what not to do. But here's the tricky part, ladies. You got to take action.
Yep.
Own your truth, and you got to claim it. And many women don't know how to do this because it's not something that came along with the accounting degree. It's not something that came along with the HR experience. It's not something that you might know. And we help women in all professions: physicians, nurses, lawyers, engineers, accountants, healthcare, program managers, product managers, IT, mortgage specialists. I mean, let's keep throwing it out there because you name it, we've worked with a woman in that profession. What we know to be true is this, ladies: your resume is necessary. It will not do the heavy lifting for you. You have got to bring your soul to life. You have got to enhance who you are at the soul level in order to make the changes that are necessary for you to feel more free, feel that you're contributing to the world in a bigger way. Let your soul be on fire, and then you're going to make more. And then those bigger jobs aren't going to be as intimidating because you're going to have the soul power in order to manage yourself and to manage more responsibility. A lot of women also, Portia, right? They don't want a bigger job because they're afraid that they can't handle all that. Oh, well, I need more time for my family. You're not getting it now. You're not getting time with your family now. You're working too many hours now. So bring your soul to life, and then you will have something else at play to help you have harmony. We don't use work-life balance anymore. We use harmony.
Work-life harmony. Absolutely.
That's right. Normelia. Nice.
Beautiful name.
Yeah. Nice to see you, Normelia. Like it. And we love some South Carolina loving. Nice to see you here. So let's just summarize what we've talked about today. so our gals can totally rock their week and really understand what's in front of them. Portia, we were talking about the 3 things that we always see that resumes just aren't packing the punch with.
Right.
Bold,
specific, organized.
And really showcasing that particular woman. Recap for us what that means at the soul level.
Yes. So, book a clarity call. If you are not feeling
there we go.
at your soul's level, if you are feeling small or someone is making you feel small, book a clarity call. Let's see what's going on.
That's
so we can help you get bold with your soul, get specific and have clarity about where you're going in the future.
Yes.
And organize that all in a wonderful package so that when you are ready to apply for that awesome opportunity, you are standing in your power.
Stand in it. That's right. Rather than feeling like, ooh, I hope they don't pick me. Ooh, I hope they don't pick me.
I don't want to do this. I don't know what questions to answer.
Right.
I hope they don't call me back.
Right. You know what I love in our workshop is actually coaching women specifically on how to answer those questions.
Oh, absolutely.
And doing the dress rehearsals, watching them show up on their elevator pitch videos, helping them with those scripts, really helping our ladies really stand in their truth. Sometimes our gals are too wordy and are saying nothing with too many words. And sometimes our gals aren't saying enough.
Yeah.
It's not always one size fits all. It's not always the same outward appearing symptoms, but underneath it all, if you're not bold in your sense of self, if you're not really, really clear on the value you deliver, and if you're not well organized in how you showcase yourself, it's going to be a flat non-experience finding that next role and getting that next promotion. And, Portia, as you know, over the last month or so, we've actually had a bit of yes, you can definitely share this, Normila. You can definitely share it. If you're in the Bring Your Soul to Work closed Facebook group, it actually won't allow you to do that. Come on over to my Coach Mo Fall Facebook page, and then you can go ahead and share that. Or you can invite your friend to the Bring Your Soul to Work Facebook group, and they can watch this video, or have them sign up for my email list, and they'll get the replay. We send all of our beautiful Motivational Mondays out on replay during the week. So happy to have you share it from an email actually as well that you'll get tonight, tomorrow. Watch your emails. You know what? I got a bone to pick before we wrap up shop here, Portia. One of our gals on a clarity call said I send out too many emails. She thought I was desperate. And you know what I have to say for anyone who's wants to do some email negativity my way? Who is calling the pedal black? Okay. If you think I'm desperate, you better look at your career. Okay. Because we're having a lot of fun over here on our side of rocking our ladies' careers, rocking the truth on the clarity calls. And so if you're feeling that you're getting too many emails from me, you must not be paying attention to the emails that you're getting, because they're starting to bother you. And if they're starting to bother you, it's because your dear creator is tapping on your shoulder. Hello.
Yep.
I send out emails because I'm passionate for helping you. And I know that if you're on my email list, you got there for a reason. If your career is completely taken care of and you're making the money you want to make and you are absolutely soaring in life, fantastic. Let me know how you get there, because I'd like to add that to my instructional manual. So here's the thing. Even when I was succeeding in my career, I was always looking for what's next. What's my next level? Who else can I get mentoring or coaching from? I have had coaching for 21 years. Since the year 2000, I hired my first coach when I was hitting my head up against the brick wall / glass ceiling. Mm-hmm. And someone recommended that I reach out to a coach. And this was a gal who was also an opera singer. So there was really not many full-time coaches back then. It's become quite a profession and quite an opportunity for a lot of people to share their gifts and talents with the rest of the world. But I want to make sure that we're covering as many professional women as we possibly can, because there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions of women out there, not only in this country, but around the world, who are not living the life that they know that they were destined to live on this planet. And we got a secret sauce, dare I say, a magic formula to help you find out who you truly are at the soul level, and to give you all the strategies to execute on in order to get your promotion or get your next big job. And thank you to the clients who have showed up here. There's some of them who are still in our workshop who are showing up here. And Michelle Duffy, thank you so much. Never too many emails.
Yes, never.
She's in an awesome job, living an awesome life, because she chose herself. I don't know, was that a year ago, Michelle? Or was it before that? And Pamela, book your clarity call. If you already booked it, we'd love to talk to you again if you're ready to rock and roll. Because I know my clients, and you're not one of them. Mm-hmm. Even though there's been hundreds and hundreds, I pretty much know everyone. And it's my Mo's magical kick-ass lady list. So we really want you ladies to appreciate and understand that you're on this planet to do something more awesome than you're at right now. And you may not have been given the manual on how to get there. We got you covered on that. So book your clarity call. Portia, parting thoughts on today's topic 1 year ago.
Yes, Pamela, come on and book a clarity call. We would love to have you.
Right on.
As a part of our kick-ass crew. So yes, for our ladies that are listening and those that want to share, please share. For those that are looking for opportunities, not getting anywhere, wondering what's wrong with me,
right?
Book a clarity call so we can teach you and help you learn how to be bold, specific, and organized.
That's it. We will see you all next week. And it was really, so how you book is mofall.com/live clarity. Normila, happy to see you on our schedule. Pamela Warren, happy to see you on our schedule this week. mofall.com/live clarity. Let's help you get the clarity on the call and see if we can help you up-level your career. We will definitely show you the way. Jay Lee, your life is even now growing. I knew you wanted to put that there. Growing more now than ever. And Jay Lee, I'll never forget that clarity call. And it's a private reason why I won't forget it ever. Be happy to tell my clients. All right. So we will see you next Monday. And look for the replay. If you're watching this in a replay or in a podcast, we'd be happy that you share this on all of your social media and let those folks in your world know that there is an answer for up leveling. And Dorothy, thank you. Go for it. It is so worth it.
Absolutely. Yes.
Absolutely. So rock and roll, ladies, and let's make this a wonderful, wonderful week for you. Please do book your clarity call if we haven't spoken already about your career. And please do own your truth. Your creator has something big in mind for you. And that pain or agony or struggling or suffering you got is a tap on the shoulder to pay attention, do something different. Rock and roll. Portia, I'll see you on campus and in our calls this week. And hello to all of those new ladies. And thanks for joining us. All of you wonderful, wonderful clients. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Portia, we'll see you around. This is Coach Mo. mofall.com, and it's mofall.com/live clarity to book that complimentary clarity call. And you got it, Pamela. Talk to you soon, ladies.
Bye.